guys, this is actually going to be a different video. Instead of being a gaming video, I'm actually going to show you guys how to build your own PC or a gaming PC. Now this gaming PC is for those starters out there and just want to get into it, just like me. Like, I'm just recording this on my laptop, and the PC that I'm going to be showing you guys how to build is a budget build, and it's $250. And this computer I should be getting very soon-ish, that I'm going to build myself, and I'll have a build video for that. So anyway, for the $250 build, the first thing we have is the CPU. Okay, and that is the AMD A4-5300 APU 3.4 gigahertz processor. And sorry if you can hear the background noise. So that's just a nice AMD processor. Now that one can be overclocked to 3.7 gigahertz. I'm just gonna leave mine at 3.4. So what's really cool about that graphics card, though, is that you don't need it's got a GPU built into it, so you don't need a graphics card. Okay, then for the motherboard, we have an MSI socket FM2/AMD A75 DDR3 SATA 3 and USB 3.0 micro ATX motherboard. And so that one it's a really nice motherboard because, well, it's got 6 SATA 6 gig ports, as well as USB 3.0s, and links for everything will be down in the description as well. Okay, so that's the motherboard. It's really nice. It's made for AMD processors, so it will work just fine. I've done all my research. All of these things are off of Amazon for the US. I'm sure you could find these things on the Amazon for other countries as well. So, alright, let's go to the RAM. So the RAM is just an A-Data Premiere Pro Series 2GB single DDR3 1600 MHz CL11 desktop memory. Now, it does seem like it's 2GB, but actually it's 2 sticks of 2, so you get 4 gig, which is really, really nice. So, I mean, it's really good for starters. Like the laptop I'm recording on actually has 8 gig of RAM, but it's a good starter. 4 gig is plenty, actually. So now let's go on to the HDD. Now in this build there is no SDD, so no solid state drive. So sorry about that. SDD drives are a bit more expensive, and in order to get this budget build at $250, I had to cut that off. So it's a Western Digital Blue 250GB desktop hard drive, 3.5 inch, 7,200 RPM, and it's got a SATA 3 with 16 megabytes of cache. Now this hard drive, I've been doing a lot of research on these. Now the 500GB isn't that much more, but if I did go for the 500GB, it's like a $5 or $6 difference. That would go over my $250. But if you want to upgrade to the $250, I'll have a link. I mean the $500, I'll have a link down in the description for you guys. Okay, then for our CD-ROM, we have an LG Electronics 24x SATA Super Multi DVD internal rewriter with M-Disk support, and it is a black model. So all this is just a simple optical drive, so that way you can boot your Windows on it. So I mean, it's pretty simple and basic. It's one of the cheaper ones, but the case that you have does have slots for 2, and I'll get to the case later. 2 optical drive spots. Okay, so the PSU, which is power supply unit, for those who don't know what that is, and it is I'm actually not sure how to pronounce this. Kintic, yeah, I guess Kintic 400 watt 400W ATX power supply. It's just got ATX 12 volt SATA 20 or 24 pin Intel AMD brand power supply, guaranteed your money back, blah blah blah. Okay, so that is also offered on Amazon, and you can, if you buy the warranty with it, you can get the warranty off of their site. So, and then the case. Now this case is very cheap. It is actually a mini ATX motherboard. I mean, it can only fit the mini ATX or the micro ATX. Now, our motherboard is a micro ATX. It doesn't seem to say in the name, but it is a micro ATX. If you just go to the link, it will say that it's a micro ATX. So this case doesn't look that good. It's not any nice gaming thing. It's actually a mini tower. It's a Rosewell dual fans micro ATX mini tower computer case. It's like $25 as I'm speaking on Amazon. So, I mean, it's definitely not the best case, obviously. It does have 2 fans, which is nice. So it will keep your system cool. Now, you only need those 2 fans in the micro ATX because this is not we don't even have a graphics card in this, but you don't need one because your CPU is an APU. So it's got the graphics card in it. It's a really nice graphics card. It will do you really well. And then actually on that motherboard, you do have an expansion slot for a graphics card, so you can run Crossfire if you want. So, like I was saying before, the case is definitely not the best, but it will do for your beginning needs. And that 400 watt power supply, you can upgrade to a 460 or 480. I'm going to keep it at 400 because it seemed really cheap and the ratings are really good for it. And if it doesn't work, you can get your money back. So, yeah, I think that's about all, but you guys will hopefully have a fun time building this. If you guys do actually buy these parts and build the PC, please make a video and just send it over to me. Like, private message me or just email me for my my account. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys later in another build. I'll actually be doing a $500 build, a $750 build, a $1,000 build, and a 1,500, and then a 2,000, and then a 7,000. So yeah, I know I'm never going to build those computers till I get a lot of money, but this 250 computer is definitely what I'm going with. And actually, if I can get the webpage up here, and if you get all of these as I'm speaking, like right when I'm speaking, your total on Amazon should be $246.22. So it's under 250, but if I got that 500 gig HDD, it would have been over, and I don't like saying it's 250 when it's actually over. I'm okay with saying if it's 250 if it's under. And that's what it is. So this is a 250 gaming PC build. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. See ya.